One of the biggest misconceptions I find when talking about trafficking is that we're often taught that trafficking happens with this stranger danger narrative, that the person we should look out to is the person who's trying to kidnap you and throw you into a van. And I believe that it was this narrative that aided me in being trafficked in the first place because I didn't know how to protect myself against the perpetrator that would come in and love me and care for me. When I met my trafficker at the age of 14, I didn't know what to look for. There were no warning signs. There were no red flags. He wasn't physically abusive. He didn't try to kidnap me. Instead, he introduced me to what we call the grooming process. He loved me. He cared for me. He made me feel valuable and seen. He would take the time to listen to my concerns and take me out on dates and buy me things. And what I know now is that while I was falling deeply in love with this individual, the whole time he was planning the worst trauma that I would ever face. But I didn't know how to arm myself against a perpetrator that I didn't see coming. And so after being trafficked for 3.5 years and sold all across the country, what I come to find is that love can sometimes be a vulnerability. Love is created to allow us to break our walls down and to allow another person in and to see us. But in the wrong context with the wrong person, it could be detrimental. What I find now after being able to exit the life of exploitation is that while love can be used against people, like it was used against me, it can also be used to rebuild. While I find that what the real value in love is through community and friendships and relationships is that I don't have to give something to somebody in order for them to love me in return. And that alone, being trafficked, learning how to love again, can be a lifelong process, but choosing to relearn that will always be worth it.